The list of reasons and excuses for not participating in daily sex is very long, limited only by our imagination. But how about the thought of your partner holding you and loving you?
Delicious thoughts.
You know, I bought this book when I was
Why does that remind me of that strawberry thing?
I had this book bought whenever I was technically single, so I really don't, like, maybe, at that point in time, I might have used this book on maybe 3 guys. And this is like 365 days of sex. Which means I'd actually have to stick with a couple of those guys.
Or one. Don't get an STD.
I'm talking about
STDs are bad. Don't get boredom. Boredom gives your brain an STD.
It does give your brain an STD. That's why Megan mind-fucked me last night.
Every night.
Instead of focusing on the negative aspects of the situation, think about the positive feeling you get from great sex and connecting intimately with your partner.
Bondage.
Surprisingly, what typically happens when a couple goes ahead with daily sex, even on days where one of them is tired, is that the sexual act becomes a highlight of the day.
Don't forget to dress up like a clown.
Oftentimes it's even therapeutic. On days like this where sex seems undesirable,
I just committed murder.
the hardest
Let's have
part
sex.
is getting started. Once the couple becomes involved in the activity, many of the day's stresses can be temporarily forgotten. Keeping sex interesting!
Bondage.
Woo!
Get some handcuffs, a whip, you're set.
Daily sex is about more than just frequency. It's also about having great sex.
What if your partner's not good at sex?
Well, then you're fucked. Literally. So although using the same position every day qualifies as daily sex, it would not necessarily qualify as great sex. In fact, using the same position day after day would turn sex into a monotonous chore. Sounds like my college algebra class.
You have sex in your college algebra class?
No, but the teacher's very monotone. For sex to stay fun, it needs to stay interesting. The easiest way to keep it interesting is variety, variety, variety. Variety comes in many different ways. First of all, okay, I'm skipping this part. 'Cause see, look, there's more! There's even more! The physical and emotional, no, I'm just gonna... How to use this book. Let's skip all the way to that.
How to use it? Well, I'm pretty sure using this book would require not reading it and just looking at the positions.
This book contains a year's worth of sexual activities divided into 12 30-day chapters. Although the chronological year begins on January 1st, your sexual year can start on any day of the month. Once the commitment to daily sex has been made, couples should start with the first day of the first month, regardless of the actual chronological date. An extra chapter has been included at the end of the book with extra positions to be used during the months with 31 days. During some months, it might be necessary to adjust the suggested calendar to fit particular circumstances. For example, some couples might find that the more time-consuming activities are better suited for weekend nights. A couple might also agree that certain activities will not occur during a woman's menstrual cycle. Both partners need to be flexible and keep an open mind to all aspects of sexual relationship.
What? You can't fuck through blood? I did not know that. My daddy always told me that if you can fuck through, if you can walk through mud, you can fuck through blood.
Couples that find it impossible or undesirable to engage in daily sex will obviously not be able to finish a 30-day calendar in 30 days. When a day or more is skipped, the position or activity suggested on the missed day should be used when daily sex resumes. Some couples will find that it takes 18 months to 2 years to finish a year's worth of positions. There is nothing wrong with that. Very few people will like everything that they try in the book. Refrain from eliminating positions or activities from the calendar simply because they are new, different, or make a person feel self-conscious. One of the benefits of daily sex is that everyone gets to learn more about themselves and their partners. You'll never learn what you like if you never try anything new. Of course, if you try a certain type of position several times and find that it's undesirable, the remaining positions of this type can be skipped. For example, some men will find that it's uncomfortable to kneel with their legs completely bent.
Oh, kinky.
Others might dislike positions where the penetration results in an angle that is contrary to how their penis naturally hangs.
How does your penis naturally hang?
The description for each position includes a rating scale. I suggest that you use it especially to mark positions that you particularly like or don't like. Although you might think you can remember every great position you try, odds are that you won't. Of course, trying them all again to find your favorites is not necessarily a bad thing either. Cautions! It says cautions! What the fuck? Are you
Sex is
shaking?
dangerous. Yes, I am shaking. I'm like freaking. It's 2 degrees outside. There's no snow, but it's cold out.
Sexual intercourse should always be a consensual act, even if both partners have agreed to daily sex. If one person says no on a particular day, then the partner needs to be respectful of their wishes.
Bullshit.
Days may exist when the reason one person does not want to have daily sex looks like an excuse for the other person. If this happens frequently, the couple needs to re-examine their commitment to daily sex.
Roofies.
The positions and activities suggested in this book are intended to increase the pleasure derived from physical intimacy. However, if one of the positions or activities inadvertently causes pain or discomfort, then the position or activity should be stopped. In some cases, a minor modification to the position or activity will eliminate the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Should I read off the first months of lists?
Nah.
You sure?
We'll save that for another one.
Because day 6 is crazy.